My name is Wali Faye. I'm the study programs coordinator here. In Senegal, our identity is Teranga. Teranga meaning hospitality, and we would like to have you and to show you our Teranga here in Senegal.
My name is Aaliyah Jaraj, and I go to the University of Minnesota, and I'm majoring in music and gender, women's, and sexuality studies with a social justice minor.
I'm Hannah Grunwald. I'm a political science and global studies major with a focus in African studies and human rights and justice. I was more shy in French classes at the U, but being in a class where it's 3 people and 1 professor, and you're just speaking in French for 4 hours a day, really in a laid-back environment, it's really comforting, and we got a lot of one-on-one time. I loved Wally. He was such a great teacher. He helped us all individually. He could just tell by our faces if we were frustrated with something or if we were not understanding something.
I was taking French, and I really wanted to go somewhere where I could really be immersed in French and really become fluent or as close to fluent as I can be. It was a really open environment, and it was nice because we all talked all the time because there was no one else to talk, and because it was so small and we all got along really well, it felt like it was a really comfortable environment where I knew I could mess up and that was okay, and so that was really nice. The class for 4 hours every day, and going and living with our families and speaking French to them was really an immersive experience.
I have a great host family. It took me a little bit to figure out the relationships in the family because in Senegal the families are very close. Most people have their grandparents, all of their siblings, and all of their grandchildren in the same house. I have a host mom. She's about 30 and she has 2 younger children, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
I live in a giant host family. So my host mom has, I think, 7 kids, but they're all adults that don't live with her. And so everyone living in my house is, I believe, like either one of her grandkids or a niece or nephew or grandniece or nephew. It took me a really long time to figure out who everyone in my house was, and I have these giant family dinners, and like whenever I leave the house I tell my mom where I'm going, and like we have those like family relationships.
Surprisingly, I would never have thought that living with another family would feel like my own family, but I feel like they're my real siblings. I feel like she's like a second mother.
In the Wolof, there's the phrase nangadef, which is like, how are you? And you say mangi firek, which means I'm here only, and I interpret that as like I'm present, I'm here in this moment, and I think that's one of the biggest things that you need to be in Senegal.
I really love walking to school every day, even though it takes about 30 minutes. It's always a really good way to start my day. I walk with my neighbor, Aaliyah, who's also an MSID student. On our way to school, we see vendors on the streets, shops putting out fruit, putting out fish. The traffic crossing roads, it's a little crazy, but I'm used to it now.
I definitely still have to think about a lot of things before I say them, but some of them just kind of come up naturally, and I'll say things sometimes and be like, wow, I just said that, it just came to me.
Being in a developing country, it's not something that most people choose to do. They want to get that travel experience, and I really wanted to have the experience of challenging myself in another language, another culture. I personally wish that I could take everybody that I know and love back home here and experience it, because I truly believe that it's such a great experience for everybody. I think there's no wrong student to come here.
We look forward to welcoming you here in Dakar. Merci.